Hello, Lego lovers. This is L, and this is a Lego Hidden Side set review. This is the Phantom Fire Truck 3000, 2,999. They scrapped, apparently. Set number 70436 has about 760 pieces, and there's a big fig kind of in the set, and he'll linger on scarily over there, but we will look at him later. So let's look at our non-big creepy figures before all my Legos fall off the table. Why can't I remember their names for Hidden Side? Either way, we're here for the figures, not the names. I just love the hair and headset combo. It's just something unique and different. The face, quizzical, love that too. Fanny pack type look. Just nice printing. Simple, but nice. Also, you get that cell phone print. Yeah, not a big fan of those. I got quite a few of them. And the back there, you can see continues with the print. And you have a cute little smile there. So, confused maybe? And happy. And awesome hair. Headset combo? Here's another figure. This I know is JB. And you have another cell phone piece here. And again, nice kind of scientist printing and shirt. Love the pink. Frankenstein on top there. Love the printed goggles up there. Just a overall, they did really nice on these interesting different figures of this line. It is kind of disappointing this is the last season, but they didn't mix it up with her. For the most part, I believe it's the exact same type hairpiece, but it's still nice to have those goggles combined. A really nice kind of facial print there of being terrified or scared or surprised. And the other one is definitely not that. It's more happy, and you can see continuation of the print there, which is really nice. You got some pink vials of something. And the other thing she's holding is a sad face for her friend, which we will look at in a little bit. Just a really nice, I love the combos on the head gear on these figures. Another cell phone there. He's a very focused, angry face. You have the nice kind of torso printing there. Nice printing on the pants there. And then you have that really nice hair. Well, not hair. There's no hair there. Hat and hood combo. Let's take that off and see what the alternate is. And it's more of a relaxed kind of smile, and you actually see those red stripes continuing. And just to look at that alone, just kind of interesting. I don't know, just an interesting kind of combo. And they did it for all three of the characters, which is nice. And another character new for this season and the last season, I think, is a design of JB Robot. It's kind of similar to an old thing they did for a different Lego theme a long time ago. But as you can see, it's basically a robot that looks kind of like a TV walking on two legs. But I will say that print for those legs is fantastic. I love it. It's very armored type tech, science-y, just really nice detail. I mean, the fact that they made it look like there were scrapes on the metal down there and stuff, just really nice. And then you have the 2x2 tile. That is a print, and the other one was too, of a happy face, and then the other one's a frowny face, and then we have some antennas up there that you can move around and do whatever you want. Really simple build, but really like those legs. And we have our bad guy minifigure. I really like these. They're very detailed. I don't know what their correlation of anything is, but I just love that printing on there. It's very nice. Even the eye printing is really creepy and awesome, and you can see it's actually kind of like a trans black or brown head there. And then that's the older hood type piece. Printing on the back. Just overall really nice detailed printings they've put on here. Speaking of detailed printings, there's a bad guy over there. Let's take a look at the bad guy. Look at this guy. Let's move this a little bit. So this guy is kind of like a big fig, not a big fig. For one, his legs don't actually really move. He is basically attached to this. Now, you can kind of move these around, but as you can see, it just looks weird, and it really doesn't let him pose. It just looks weird. So I mean, I guess this can be him looking down, and then if you flip it around, it's more up. I don't know. It just looks creepy. I forget how they had it. I mean, I guess you can kind of move him around. It's just really, it's weird. I mean, I guess he is a monster, so, or something evil. So in one hand, he's kind of holding this staff. I mean, okay, I guess this staff is in his hand. It looks kind of awkward because as you can see, it's held by like a little hand, and maybe that's how creepy he is, that he has one finger that's like a little baby hand, which would be really weird looking. But otherwise, this is how his hands look. They do use that kind of Nexo shield on there, which is kind of cool. And then his other arm, oh no, his leg broke off. Oh god, his other leg broke off. He's dismembered. Oh gosh. He is kind of not the most playable type figure, I would say. He does kind of look cool, weird poses. His hands can move like this. His arms can kind of move weird. So it does have some articulation. It's just not the best. But I mean, I guess to get a weird, creepy look, you kind of got to do some stuff. So he's got some more. Gosh, everything's falling apart on him. Some weird stuff. I think these are supposed to be up to add to the creepiness. However, the best part here, and I didn't know that, these two parts are actually prints. So it's kind of this scary eye frame. Gosh, I don't know, flames, eyes kind of on there. It's a really cool looking print though. You can see it's kind of shiny there, metallic. And this is also a print which is super weird because it's on that 2x2 cylinder. This is on a ball joint, so he can kind of move around, but it's kind of limited by his shoulders. I don't know. He's good for posing and just standing there, but like for playing, he probably is going to fall apart fairly easy, so for kids, it might not be the best thing. I mean, I guess he could be just weird thing haunting you. Definitely scary looking, but like I said, kind of falls apart easy. He's got little legs now. Okay, so that's the scary guy. I do like him. I don't like that he falls apart easy. He does look awesome. So this is apparently a fire truck. It's actually not. Oh, by the way, this is the extra pieces. Nothing too much to highlight here, except for we do get a couple of the stud into bars. But let's take a look. This is not a normal fire truck, and that's obvious to see right away. First of all, we have like these wheel guards, which are kind of neat, although not necessarily fully understandable. They're hunting ghosts, not spike traps or something, unless in the previous, with their bus, they had issues where their tires popped or something. It's just kind of a nice, neat little detail, and it kind of really pops the colors out from the red. I like how the front is built. You can see that there. You got lots of lights up here. I don't know if this is like a drill gun or just supposed to be like a horn. You kind of have a really interesting build for the lights using cylinders up here, which is pretty cool. On the side, we have our hidden side kind of color mechanism type thing. So you have a black color, and then you can spin it to a yellow color. Just a nice little gun attachment, or blaster, or ghost hunting ray, and it kind of has a play effect that if you continually spin it, you know, those gears go. It kind of looks like it's maybe shooting or something, or zapping ghosts. The other side has a very similar one, same type of effect that you can spin there. By the way, this is all stickers on the sides here. The numbers are stickers too. Same thing, basically. Different kind of ghost sucking or blasting machine on this side. It makes it look really cool and heavily geared. Over here we have some nice stickers. We'll zoom in on that. Brick Burger. Sounds like a good place to eat gas. RR. I don't know what that means. However, you have a fire extinguisher in there. Simple build. And in this one is another color swash, probably for the video game experience, which I don't care too much about. The other side has pretty much the exact same thing. Different stickers. Love the stickers. Pretty sure that's Bionicle right there. A cat with rescue, H2O, and fire extinguisher on board. All right then. Fire extinguisher in there and colors patch there. These are nice stickers there. Nice parts are getting a ton of these red like curves on here, which is really nice. Let's take a look inside here, which usually pops off fairly easy, a little difficult. In the back, we have like a laptop where someone is clearly playing, actually they're streaming a video game that looks like a kart racing game. And then over here, it looks like YouTube videos of ghosts. So that's some really neat stickers, I have to say, on there. Really cute. You can see a printed keyboard, a little lamp build, and what's a mouse, which is a good piece for a mouse. You can also see some interesting brown type tiles or jumpers in there. And then here we have 2 brown seats. So you can actually, I think, technically fit 4 people in this area of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. And we're going to try to see at the front. And there's just a simple steering wheel. Not too much special there. The dual windshield, it really doesn't bother me as much. You can imagine that something goes down the middle to make it more durable. Try to get that back on. But however, there's a whole big thing going on in the back here. So you can see like there's this massive turret here, and the turret can spin around fairly easily. It can actually spin all the way around, which is really nice. I'm glad they designed it for that. We'll take a closer look specifically at it. However, you can actually pose the arms kind of while it is up here a little bit. Obviously, you can't really put them down because you're going to have issues. So you can imagine this shooting at ghosts in the air or something. It's really kind of a simple but cool build. But the thing is this comes out and you just pop it out like that. What's left looks kind of like a semi-truck with the back. It's really plain. It's not like you take that off and it still retains some detail. There are some detail in here, kind of like an engine type thing and everything like that. And then you also have your color wheel here that kind of designates your AR experience. So it's really nicely in there actually. You can see another window back there. So it's really nice. Like you can barely tell it's in there at times, and you got kind of a nice little build up here. And if I remember correctly, yep, this pops up and you get another one of those color patches there. Those are always hidden throughout the hidden side sets, which, I mean, if I was into the game, I just think that's kind of neat that they actually went through the effort to hide it and don't just have like a yellow sticker somewhere or something like that. But very nice how they kind of concealed that, all the mechanisms on here. It makes it look a lot nice. But what do we have left? Well, we have a hover turret thing, or it's actually a robot or a mech. So it's got lots of joints here. You can pop these joints down. It's kind of weird how it looks, but they kind of make it that the knee's kind of in here, but it does pose. I mean, not the perfect best as like some of their other ones, but it does pose. And let's see if we can't tip this up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. And it's pretty good, you know, for making it transformative from a fire truck. I can't imagine that's easy to do that, but you can see that it can stand, it can pose a little bit. But I mean, this is something probably walks around and just blasts a lot. So I don't know how much it needs to like pose. It can kick. It's just an interesting kind of leg mechanism that they have going on here. And this can kind of move, that can move side to side. So it's pretty detailed on the kind of mech foot area. Otherwise, the hip is pretty simple. But you can see that the fire truck is still designed up there. You got 2 stickers down here, which are just kind of nice little details. They have JB on there, which I think is cool. You have one of those new fire axes that has like the red mixed in with it, which I think is really nice. Lots of those kind of gold bar pieces used in this. They do have like that in the middle, which is pretty nice. It makes it easy to put it back in and, so it's not too over. And then the turret part, or the cockpit, whatever. This was kind of one of the things that drew me to the set. First up, we have like some energy type things that look really cool coming off the back. Maybe these are capacitors or something, whatnot. We got kind of some nice detail up here in the cockpit. We have these purple things to represent kind of a windshield. There's a control panel and apparently a steering wheel. Not sure how a steering wheel works with a Mac, but okay. Just a simple little cockpit. You're not going to get much out of that. You could possibly put 2 figures on there, I think. Nah, it'd probably be too tight. Yeah, no, I don't think so. But then the one of the cool things is the builds for the arms. This is what drew me to the set, actually. As you can see, we kind of have like some power generation in there with some circular discs. I love how this makes it look, the build there. The curves coming all around like that. And then you have this, which is interesting. I like how they use the 2 hubcaps into the blasters. It just looks really cool. It's really good details for like an arm blaster for a Lego set. I know there's probably custom people out there that do tons of fantastic stuff, but for a Lego set, it's pretty nice. And with the one simple position, you can pose it pretty well. I mean, you're kind of limited a little bit by how it's built, but you want it cheering or something, like, yeah, whatever. Otherwise, it just looks really cool. Big guns, some people like that, some people won't, whatever. It's fine. It's blasting ghosts. You want the best you can get, so you can definitely see this thing going after that big monster. It actually looks like it might be more powerful than that monster, but I don't know the science behind Hidden Side's ghost busting abilities. So other than that, I mean, you could actually just have this pop out and be like a mobile turret, or not a mobile turret, but just a turret that kind of sits there, and you don't even need the mech aspect. However, that is a really nice addition. And the one nice thing is that it really does pop on really nice and easy. It's hard to do when you're looking through a camera, but there you go. And it's right back together, and you have a nice looking fire truck. And to be honest, I think if you just want to have the fire truck, you probably just, so you can kind of do that. You're going to have that pole kind of sticking out there, but then you just have the fire truck. And I mean, you could put just something on there, maybe like a ladder build or something, and then it's just a giant fire truck. And it is a big fire truck. It's not like your city-sized one. You can see we got, I think it's about 8 studs plus across. Yeah, this is $60, 760 pieces. I think it's worth it. I think it's really cool. I love the design. It's reminiscent of one of their space type sets. This thing has a lot of ghost busting firepower. And it's cool that they converted a vehicle, kind of like the bus. And this is one I actually bought at full retail compared to the bus, and I am fine with that. I love the mech concept, love the turret on top, even though this guy's really fragile. I think he's creepy and scary and neat. Love this guy. I think it's silly and awesome. You get 4 figures in there and some of those printed pieces. I think it's a cool set. I really do. It's kind of sad Hidden Side's going away, whereas the AR experience was something I had no interest in. I did test it out. The sets were very creative and awesome. So this is a cool set. Sorry to see Hidden Side go. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope you watch some more of my videos. However, Hidden Side, goodbye. We'll miss you. Thanks again for watching, and we will hopefully let you watch the next video. Or actually, I don't need to let you. You can.